Hi y'all, my name is Jace and I am gender fluid. My pronouns are they, them, theirs, any slew of gender neutral pronouns. Honestly, whatever makes you feel most comfy is good with me. Okay, so before I start anything, I am gender fluid and I am pansexual. And I wanted to tell you guys my coming out story to my family, my grandmother specifically, because this is a really significant part of my life, and I hope that this is going to, help some of you guys. So before I start on anything, sorry, I kind of blanked for a minute there. Okay, so before I start on anything, I want to first explain that my grandmother is very religious. Like, goes to church every day, prays the rosary, constantly religious. And that's fine if you are, but it's what she thinks that was the problem. So, I'm sure all of you remember when gay marriage was legalized. At the time, I was staying at my grandmother's house. And I had not been able to check the news the entire day previous because I was so busy. I had so much to do. It was not fun. But my dad told me the next day at the breakfast table. And my grandmother decided that this would be a good time to express the idea that gay marriage is a sin and is awful and people should go to hell for it. So that was really hard for me because at the time I had determined that I was not straight and that I was not of a binary gender, which was kind of weird for like I don't even know how old I was, like 10, 11, something around there. Whatever. Point is, okay, so, sorry. Point is, she wasn't happy about it. And I refrained from coming out to her. So 2 years ago, I came out to my family as pansexual, and it happened. It went okay. They were curious. They had questions. They were, people about it. They didn't kick me out of the house, which was a huge relief. And then the next year, last year, I came out to them as gender fluid. So that was really important to me, and that one was a little bit more difficult for them to grasp, which is understandable. Gender is far too often thought as a binary concept. But at any rate, this is about my grandmother. So over Thanksgiving weekend, this last Thanksgiving weekend, 2016, I came out to my grandmother as gender fluid. And she wasn't angry, which came as a really big surprise to me. I thought she would scream. Honestly, I really did. But she actually said that she was proud of me. That she was really happy that I was able to tell her this. And I wanted to tell her because she's a really important part of my life, and I never want to cut her out of it. So, the entire point of this was so that I could tell you that it gets better. And I know that's cliche, and I know it's been said a billion times, and whatever. But it does get better. 2 years ago, my grandmother would have yelled at me and thrown me out of the house. She would have forbidden me to see anyone related to the family ever again, and she would have hated me. But now she tells me that she's proud of me, that I'm able to tell her this, that I'm able to say this, that I'm able to understand this. And that's really incredible. Like I said, the point of this is for me to say it got better for me. It got a lot better for me. And it's gonna get better for you too. And I know it doesn't seem like it right now. It seems like absolute shit right now. Like, trust me, I know. But it gets better. It gets so much better. And dear God, I want you to be there when it does. So, like I said, the point of this video is so that I hope I can help someone who's struggling with this kind of stuff, who's trying to figure out exactly whether or not they want to come out to their parents or grandparents or friends. And what I hope this does is help them help them maybe be a little bit more comfortable with themselves, a little bit more comfortable in their own skin, and a little bit happier with who they are. Because if anything, the LGBT community loves you and respects you and thinks that you're amazing, because you are. And you're completely valid and you're completely right. Okay? Sorry, I know I'm not very good at these kinds of things, but that's really all I wanted to say. I hope that this helps somebody. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. This will probably be my first and only video, because that's all I really have to say. If you want me to make something else regarding what the heck gender fluidity is, or what the heck pansexuality is, or any other number of things, then I'll gladly do that. But for now, this is it. So, bye y'all. And I hope everything works out for you, because you deserve it. Alright, bye-bye.